Okay, so we're starting this game. This is a game that came out actually pretty recently. I think it's October of this year. Um, I can't really change the settings, so hopefully my voice is coming in clearly. But just in case, I will start the game. And I might talk over a little bit on this cutscene, but just a nice little. It's actually animated. It's not like a CG cutscene. But yeah, this is a game I've been enjoying through Game Pass on my Xbox, but I decided to record on my computer. And I'm actually gonna play in English for this
This is the orchard of Harmonia.
for this little LP.
The Migmies grow the Harmelin.
So we get this little
The Zefts
overview
strut
of all
along
the
Zeft heights.
races of the game.
The Owassies twitter among the Owassie
We got
woods.
reptiles, we got bird people, we got the
The
Migmies, which are
Arctan
these guys.
roar through the Arctan Valley,
These are like lions,
and the Pescas boast of their
and we have the
Pescas
fish people,
breed.
along with like the humans. I think they're called,
Mayos
yeah,
reside
Mayrios are what the
within
humans
the
are called.
United Town suburbs. In town, they all come together in harmony. The demigods protect everyone.
It's a neat little game, standard RPG, but there's some nice mechanics, and I do enjoy the
Using
more
zodiac powers that enrich both mind and body, they fight to protect the
what's it
harmony.
called, the
from the
more
noise.
class-based characters rather than just having them do
The
whatever.
chosen ones battle the bringers of chaos for 3 years before leaving our world.
You do get a bit of choice later on, but at first we're gonna kind of be limited to just the basic like archetype for each character,
Their
basically.
children, that the demigods go on to play among the stars. But even children know the truth. To obtain zodiac powers, a demigod must pay with their life.
I will be trying to keep these
They receive
videos
3 years of glory.
maybe 20
and
minutes,
they
but
die, leaving their families greatly compensated and the most wonderful gift of all.
maybe 30
harmony.
minutes like the Dark Souls playthrough. We'll see. Because I think I've played a chunk of the game, but I have not
And
played
so
all of
We
it.
grow up in fear, knowing that one day we too might be selected for greatness.
Careful, Ulan. You almost stepped on the equipment I'm repairing.
Walkways are meant for walking, Eco, not working.
I know. I'd work over there, but the old geezer won't share the space.
Who you calling geezer, you filthy baska? If you've got a mouth to complain, you should use it to ask me to move.
And if I asked, would you move?
Of course not.
That attitude will lead you to an early grave.
You'll die when I do. During transcendence, my friend.
Curse my fate.
Oh, not you too, Lan. Don't look so dour.
Who, me? No, I'm quite happy. Even more so when my friends are getting along.
You hear what she's saying, kid?
Not big on the English voice for the old guy, but you know, you do what you can, I guess. So here's Ulan. You can kind of say she's the main character, but she's basically just a leader. They're all fairly unique. So Ulan's the captain. She starts with Kirin Taunt, so she is basically our tank for the game. For what I remember of basically my first playthrough, even though it's not even done, she's not the only one that is able to learn moves that kind of protect the rest of the party. But she's basically your main gal for protecting the rest of the party. You in fights you do have 8 characters, but you only use 4 per battle. The one thing I will say I don't like about the battle system, I guess Final Fantasy X kind of spoiled me a little bit, but if you switch characters, they don't get to act on the same turn. On the flip side, though, you can switch multiple characters at a time. So I guess that's the payoff, I guess, to the drawback. Anyways. We can just kind of move around the field. We can kind of meet the other ones. So here's Alasia.
Forgive our Peugeot. He's never known how to keep quiet. Just 3 more months of your patience, please.
Here we have Alasia Malvado. So she is our summoner. She does start with 1 summon, and it summons one of those flying guys that got introduced first, like the Migmies, I think they're called. She does have, yeah, it says right there, summons Migmy to battlefield. So she's basically, I guess you could kind of think of her as Yuna if you ever play Final Fantasy X. She does have a healing spell, I think. No, not yet, actually. I think she can learn one, though. She definitely can learn Raise, which is the revive spell. And she does have neutral damage magic. Here we have Dagmar.
If you don't mind, I'll go and patrol the orchard. I've had enough of this racket.
He is our sorcerer. You might have not expected from a big lion character, but yeah, he is our sorcerer. So he's basically what is a precursor to a black mage. I will spoil it that I will make this guy a black mage because that's pretty much the only route you should really take him in. But I'll explain that when we get there. Here we have Crest, whose design I really like, honestly. So, talk to Crest.
Just 3 more months until Transcendence. Let's finish strong.
Interesting voice choice for her. So Crest is our fencer. She is able to do attacks that have physical and magic properties. Not exactly how you think of it in other games. So in most games, when you pick, let's say, like this fire bladed move she has in this game, you would think, oh, it's a physical attack that is fire, so like it does fire damage, but it's based on her strength stat or something like that. Actually, no. It hits how elemental blade or elemental attack moves work in this game. You hit them with the physical, and then you hit them with a magic-based elemental attack, which is kind of strange, honestly, but it is what it is. And there are advantages and disadvantages to this, so we'll deal with those when they come out. Or they become relevant, would be the better way to say this. Here we have Alec.
Being a leader must be tough. I'd be happy to help sometimes, you know.
Huh. They gave him an accent. I thought it was gonna be more, well, I guess this game is... I forget where the studio's from, but it's definitely not from the US if I remember right. So here's Alec. He's a soldier. He does have first aid, which is a nice little extra healing if you ever need it. He does have poison hit, which is an interesting move to give what is considered a soldier. But he's pretty standard, basically just physical attacks, pretty much. I think he can have other ways to do damage besides physical, but primarily that's his main deal. Here we have the old man, Arpeggio, I think.
Uh-oh! Dagmar's giving me that look again. He might actually gobble me up this time.
He is our thief, and he's also husband to Alasia. So, as a thief, he does have to steal, which is what you expect. He has this move called Token Transformation, which I have never used. But I'm assuming this is the only way to get special tokens or unique tokens. For this playthrough, I am not gonna do anything to do with the token stuff. Like, I'll show off the game, just a tutorial, and I'll explain mechanics. I might play a game here or there just for fun, but I'm not gonna do the collection of every single token in the game. Because on my solo playthrough, it's been very tedious, and some of the rules are very annoying. But anyways, that's Arpeggio. I think that's how you pronounce it. I didn't quite listen to Alaska very well when she said it. Anyways, there's Echo, but I'm gonna say Echo because I think that sounds better to me.
I'm not the boy I was 3 years ago, you know. Your taunts won't make me cry, Arpeggio.
Arpeggio, okay. So here's Echo. He is the scholar, so he's your basically white mage, so light magic attacks and healing, and ailment curing, so poison cure and all that good stuff. I think he has a specific spell, but it does. It's not individual. Anyways, here is Kaden.
More alone time? I think there's been a little too much of that lately.
They gave her a much more mature voice than I thought. But here's Kaden. She's our explorer. I forget what class this would be referring to, but she has dark magic and ailment attacks. So right here she has slowed slash, so she has a chance to make someone slow. And she has ombre, dark spell. And we start chapter 1.
Awesome! Nurses! Awesome!
Noses.
Noises in the orchard. Right. Message received and understood. Demigods of the 333rd, head to the orchard. We'll meet there.
Damn noises just won't give up!
Perhaps they've taken a liking to you.
Ha! The noises should know by now that you're the only one for me, dear Alessia.
Alright. We get a little bit of banter, I guess. Not too well, not banter, but for this playthrough I may do some quests. I don't know about doing every single quest in the game. There's not that many from what I remember. Oh, I can't check. I think it's like 20 something, but they are kind of involved. So I'm not gonna do voice acting. I might read, so like, well, no, I'll just go slow so you guys can read it. Okay, so she gives us a simple objective of stealing a specific item from a specific enemy. I should be able to check the quest now, yeah. So we want to steal tools from the Samiris in the sewers, so we don't have access to the sewers yet. Yeah, so the game tells us, oh, we can talk to people, but that's pretty obvious. And then here they explain the district system. Well, not system, it's just like how you fast... Nah, not fast travel, but just travel to other places. So we want to head to the orchard real quick, because that's the first area we have to protect.
Bingby, where are the noises?
There. Oh no. There. Oh no.
Thanks. Wait here.
One thing I'll say about the Migmies. Oh, here we go.
Target spotted.
Should've maybe changed my party. That's fine.
Focus on the battle.
My turn.
Oh yeah, but I was saying the Migmies. I wish they cut down a little bit on their repetition, especially because their voices are kind of annoying to me. But otherwise, they're fine. All right, so Kaden, as an explorer, she tends to be pretty fast, so she and Arpeggio tend to go first. So those are good, quick elimination characters.
I'm ready.
So we got Echo here. I'm gonna use this aerial spell on this guy. Alright, so easy enough, you know. But before I keep going, yeah, I'm gonna lower this, well, let's do, dang it, I wish it didn't do that so fast. We'll do 45 on the music. That's the loudest part of it. And we'll lower the sound effects, dang it, I hate when games do that. I don't, like, there, we'll do 60. The voice is fine because I'll probably stay quiet in cutscenes anyways, so yeah, you can change the voice to be Japanese or English. When you pause the game, you can actually check how much time you played. That's obvious, but it also tells you the weather of the game, which is important for something later, which is the hunts. So I'm gonna turn on some settings. So side quest, sure. Field encounter. I'm not sure about that one. I will turn on this one, and well, I'm gonna turn. Yeah, I'll turn on these three. So you can kind of adjust your difficulty settings, kind of. Not only like just like oh you want to find the treasures yourself, or the bosses, or the hunts, but you can also, if you're really up for a challenge, or if you want to grind for XP but want to grind for the other, you can turn off XP and SP gains. So XP is general experience, and SP is called what's it called? I'll check right here actually in the actually I don't think I don't remember what SP stands for, but anyways, it's a separate system that lets you unlock skills basically. XP level ups only give you health and MP. SP is how you get your new skills. You can also turn on and off if you whether or not you gain money and items after each battle. So it's pretty nice that it lets you adjust to your liking, whether when you're grinding to like, oh, you don't want to get 1,000,000 potions if you're grinding low level enemies or something like that. You can actually also adjust how much XP and SP your reserve character gets, because as I told you before, the game itself only lets you have 4 people out at a time. So I'm gonna keep it 100% just to keep things rolling. I will turn on weakness indicator display just so I don't have to rely too much on my memory of the enemies, but I will switch the difficulty to hard. I think at this point, since I played a chunk of the game, I don't know exactly how much is it, but I think I've been in chapter 10, if I remember right. So I'd say that's a decent enough chunk that I should be able to handle hard. So just so we don't have to do anything in case I do lose. Oh, it actually says in chapter 11. Here's my actual file from my Xbox. I guess the cloud saving is actually turned on. Well, anyways, we'll go for slot 3 for this game. I mean, this playthrough. As you can see, my party looks a little different, but I won't spoil any more than that. Anyways, we have a few potions, which is nice. Ethers as well. Alright. Let's go another battle. Ah, dang, I forgot to switch my party. But it doesn't matter, though.
Let me help.
So you might notice my MP was recovered. Oh yeah, it tells you... Okay, so that's how it works. So it tells you the type.
Leave it to me. Yeah.
Oh, nice, a crit.
No way.
Let's see. Don't underestimate us.
Okay, so right here I can show you real quick. So it was basically a few moments for you to see. And I'm actually gonna change my party. Let's have. Actually, I'll keep actually Kaden in, but I will switch in. I'll put you. Anyways, my when you're in cities or towns or in locations like that, your HP and MP actually recovers. Dang it, he whiffed it.
What?
My turn. Ha! Ow!
But inside dungeons, only your HP recovers gradually after outside of battle. So let's use fire.
Like that?
Leave it to me.
Ah, dang it.
No way.
And they really don't like Kaden. Okay, so there's a good chance to see. I'll pause the game so you can see. So Kaden right here got hurt, but she's slowly gaining HP. So if you kind of chill for a moment and kind of like get your bearings, your characters will recover. MP is the more important thing to recover outside of battle. Oh, someone leveled up, but
Let's go wild.
I wasn't really looking. Alright, hopefully Arpeggio can steal something for me. There we go.
I'll take this.
Ooh, a stat orb. That's actually really good to get early. You don't have any...
Yeah.
anything special besides slashing, so... Really?
Ow!
I will give you a warning though if you plan on stealing stuff.
Ow!
Each enemy can only be stolen from once. Not that if you fail to steal, you won't be able to steal from them anymore, but as soon as you get one item, that's it. That's the one you're getting during this battle. Okay, so you only have fire and lightning. Next is lightning. We'll just burn this guy. Let's see, can we get lucky again? Nope.
What?
Leave it to me. No way!
Man, they really don't like Hayden.
Let's see.
Fire.
Dang.
What?
My turn. Ow!
Ready.
Sweet. Alright, not so bad, but they definitely seem to
Any
focus
more?
one character so far.
I don't see any, but maybe we should take another look around.
Thunder! Noises! Pesca!
Spring? What? Noises at Pesca Spring!
Pesca! Spring! Noises! Thunder!
Noises in town? That can't be right. You sure you didn't miss here?
Pesca! Spring! Pesca!
At this point, I think you know what I mean
Either
by
way,
them repeating
let's head
themselves
to Pesca Spring.
quite a
We can't
bit.
afford to take chances.
Okay, so we got some money, some SP. SP for the most part, the exception is like hunts, bosses, and maybe some special enemies, but you get 1 SP per enemy defeated in battle. So if you're planning to grind early, battles that have a lot of enemies are the way to go. I'll say that right now. But anyways, we're gonna take a little early little peek here. I don't think I can afford anything with 12, but the Ascension Tree. So this is where you spend your SP. And a lot of the stuff is not too expensive, but some of it is. Particularly abilities or passive abilities tend to be expensive. Certain ones are not. For example, like getting 10 MP or HP is pretty cheap. Only 20, but it does require a stat orb. The game starts us off with 10. But you want to grind for those whenever possible. So if you remember, I got lucky earlier, and the little blue crab enemy, I think they're called Warabis, I think, or something along those lines. They actually, I stole one from them, and some enemies actually also drop them. Bosses tend to drop a couple, but your best bet is just stealing them. But anyways. And they're all shared. There's no individual stat orbs. You share all of them. So we need to go to Pesca Spring and check what's going on over there.
What's going on? Echo, what a relief!
I'm so glad the demigods are here.
We heard about the noises. Where are they?
I haven't come across any myself, but they've been seen near the town center.
Stop, Echo.
See,
I know how you feel.
they're saying
Noises
Echo
have
right
found
here.
their way into the
I just
town.
noticed that.
We must tread carefully.
Hurry!
The only time that Ulan said Echo was in the first cutscene, but otherwise they've been saying Echo just now. Huh. Even the game agrees maybe that sounds way better. Alright, so yeah, here you might have noticed in the previous battles, the number at the top right. So that's FP. It's not something that is very obvious to be used, but I'll explain it as it comes along. As you can see on the bottom right, it gives us a bit of a text tutorial and a little like video showing oh, if you hit somebody with weakness, you get FP, but if you hit them with like the wrong element, I think it's the next space actually. Yeah, so you get 2 FP when you hit a weakness. Oops, I double tapped on accident. But if you hit resist or absorb, you get less, or get, I mean, you get taken FP away from you. Alright, so the monkey-looking guy, that's a Samiri, so we want to try to steal from him.
I'll take this.
That's one. Guardian of Tools.
No way! Leave it to me.
Actually, are you weak to dark? No. But dark's probably better. Let's see.
Feel the fear.
96, nope.
Let's see.
I'm gonna be liberal with my FP right now. No, so see, like, this guy resists lightning, and if I were to hit him with lightning, I will lose my 1 FP point. So we're just gonna hit him with fire, but I'm gonna use my 1 FP to boost the damage by 50%. So not too bad since we're still in the early games, but you know, damage is damage right now. Dang it, are you serious?
What?
And don't worry, we're gonna solve Arpeggio's issues with stealing soon enough. Nice, a crit.
Ready.
That's how it's done.
Fire.
Wow, really?
What?
So you saw their Dagmar actually resisted the water move, so now the enemy's at -1. When you're at 0 or negative, you cannot use this right here, the focus ability, or action rather. What focus lets you use, well actually no, at 0 you can't, but at negative you can't. When you use focus, you basically give up your turn to have a temporary FP. So on the top right there, you're gonna see I have a +1 right now, so that means I have an extra FP to spend. But if I don't spend it by the time Caden's turn rolls around again, I lose that extra point of FP. So you want to use it. Let's just burn this guy, he's annoying. I don't even, well, yeah. Well, let's burn the rat. Well, nah, let's burn this guy. So now I have 2. Come on, steal. Yes, please.
I'll take this.
Nice, that's that orb.
My turn.
Oh, the rat used Rally Call.
Ready.
Which can be pretty good right now. Let's just defend. I'm gonna real quick see, like, I think if I use FP. Nope.
What?
Leave it to me.
Maybe I'm just unlucky. But don't worry, we'll fix that soon enough.
Let's see.
Fire.
My turn. Yeah.
Ready. Whoop.
Your Dagmar almost bit the dust.
Victory.
Who leveled up? They all did? Yeah. Right now they're all like, no one has different XP gains. XP requirements. They all level up at the same time as long as they're not knocked out at the end of a battle. Yeah, so we're gonna keep going, but we're sitting at 17 SP, which is not a lot.
Let's go wild.
I will mention at the start of every episode if I grind it off screen, which I probably will, just because based on how these battles are going.
What?
It's gonna get rough. This first episode might even
Leave it to
go
me.
south if it really starts messing with me.
Let's see. Like that.
Fire.
What?
turn. Tough. No way.
Tough.
Fire!
Dang, really?
What?
And also,
Me.
what I might do
Feel the fear.
later on, right now because this is the first episode, I'm kind of just showing off everything in the game. Oh, dang, this guy has Omni attack. I might just want to start beating him up. Dang, really?
What?
My
But
turn.
nice crit.
Yeah.
Not quite. Alright, we lived it.
Fire!
But yeah, these battles are getting a little too close for comfort, even though they're the basic battles. But as I was saying, I might cut after this next battle. I'm probably gonna start cutting certain fights out. Like, I'll do my best to kind of show random enemies, but if it becomes too much of the same one, I'm gonna probably start cutting out the battles. I'm gonna show off this last one first, but probably anytime you see me run into an enemy,
Fight!
unless it's a new enemy, like in this case, I'm probably not gonna show off the battle.
What?
Leave it to me.
I believe these guys are actually, if I remember right, these guys have a ton of defense. I won't be able to hurt them with physical. Yep.
Let's see.
We're just gonna taunt and hope. Nice.
Ow.
They're weak to fire, but unfortunately, not quite. Dang it.
What?
My turn.
Actually, I could probably finish you up with Dark. Yes.
Ready.
So unfortunately, the taunt moves are not 100% guaranteed to make the enemy attack you. Luckily, they have, but
Leave it to me.
I think it's a percentage based of how likely it is an enemy for an enemy to target the person that taunted
I
them.
knew we'd win.
Looks like they're over there.
Hola, healthy.
Good luck. A Harmelin delivery? Thank you.
What was that?
Oh, my family manages Migme messengers. My brother took over the business after my mother passed away.
No, I mean,
That we should get back to work and stop wasting time with Migmes?
stick your beak back into your own business.
Hey, don't be like that. Just 3 more months till we die after all.
Yeah, the line deliveries
My
kind of.
apologies, Dagmar. Let's go.
Yeah, line deliveries, at least in the English, are kind of meh so far. Might be a little biased, I guess, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm actually gonna stop the first episode here, but I will keep recording and I'll keep going with this story. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys pretty soon.